Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another action figure review of quite possibly my favorite action figure of 2024, and that is of course going to be none other than the Marvel Legends Marvel's 85th Anniversary Collection, Dani, Ketch, Ghost Rider. It's about frickin' time, dadgummit! This of course is brought to us by fine folks over at Hasbro, and not only is this a review of quite possibly my favorite action figure of the year, but this review right here celebrates the 1-year anniversary of me posting one action figure review every single day for 365 days in a row. 366 in this case because it was a leap year. That said, it should be worth noting we do 2 for Tuesdays here, so that's over 400 action figure reviews for all you beautiful people out there in YouTube land. So I hope you have enjoyed our run, because this is the last one you're ever going to see. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Next month is October, spooky season. Got a lot of fun stuff planned for the entire month, not just a week or some lame bull crap like that, but the entire month of October. So I hope you will stay tuned for that, and a special surprise I have for you guys coming up later today around noontime, Eastern, of course, because, I don't know, I live on the East Coast. What do you want? That said, before I get too far ahead of myself with side tangents, updates, and just gushing over how awesome this figure is, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Mr. Ketch has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a couple of extra hands. We get a fist and an open hand. I wish we got pairs. Like, I hate getting a pair and a half of hands. It's kind of lame, but it is what it is. We get his whippy chain, which looks the same as the other one, but I cannot really confirm nor deny that. It's close but no cigar. Sorry about that, my iPad was giving me a low battery notification. Hold on, dadgummit, I gotta get through this review. But there you go. And then we do get the foot pegs for his bike. But we also get some flame effects. We get these two big chunky monkeys right here, which can be used for the wheels, of course. And then we get this one, which for a while, couldn't figure out how it goes in. I knew this thing could pop a wheelie somehow, but I could not find the spot for it. So why don't we just move Dani Ketch out of the way and focus on the bike right quick while it's still fresh in our minds. This piece will plug into here. Not like that, but like this. And then you use the back piece, this bigger one here, on the back wheel to hook everything up. And since we are not going to actually show it for final thoughts, I will show you the bike sitting on these flames at least. That way you get an idea of how that looks. Pretty freaking awesome. And just so you know, the foot pegs can either go in the front here, or they can go in the middle. That said, I prefer doing them in the front. That's just me. That's typically where foot pegs go on a motorcycle. And, you know, if you put them in the middle, it will help balance the bike a little more. One thing to note, you can actually shift this shield piece down if you want, but again, I prefer it up. Not all the way up, stupid. Around here, because that's how I remember it. I don't remember it being a sledgehammer, but either way, or a battering ram. But either way, the handlebars here on the back, they do turn. And you can see he's on his Jackson Brown shiznit, running low on fuel there, but that's because this bike is powered by souls. It's a hell cycle. It's not a motorcycle. It doesn't run on gas. Why are people surprised by that? It's got the nice flamey tires. Rolls nice. Really cool bike. I dig it. I guess I will set this thing up on these flame effects off camera, just so it stays up. But very, very nice bike. I like it a lot. Now Dani Ketch. I heard a lot of people talking about this Dani Ketch, saying that he's a bit too short compared to his, is it cousin here? Johnny Blaze. This is the retro car Johnny Blaze with his flaming skeleton hands here. And this metal chain, where I got that from, I do not remember, so do not ask. Maybe it was a old Spawn figure I yanked it off of. I know that's sacrilege, especially around here, but, you know, what are you going to do? I paid less than $1 for it. But the reason good old Dani Ketch is shorter than Johnny Blaze here is because Johnny Blaze has giant lower legs. Like, he is like a foot too tall, like literally the feet. If you took the feet off, I think Johnny Blaze and Dani Ketch would be about the same height. And compared to other characters, shifting the camera a bit, compared to other characters, I think Dani Ketch is a perfect height. So I think, if anything, we are going to get a new Johnny Blaze on, I'm going to say, the Bullseye body. Because that's what Toy Biz did back in the day, right? They make a Johnny Blaze on the Bullseye body. Can't remember. But taking a closer look at Dani Ketch here, he does not feel like a Marvel Legends at all. He feels more like something Mattel would make in the Masterverse line for their He-Man stuff. It's very weird. Very, very weird. That said, as far as articulation goes, his head will rotate and hinge up and down. He does have a jaw hinge. It was a little stuck on mine, but it works okay now. The skull is different from Johnny Blaze. The brow area and the sides of the head are a little different. The flames are the same. I wish they billowed out more, because that's how I know Dani Ketch, but this is a very modern version of Dani Ketch, hence why his bike does not have the, what are they called? Headlights. It's just kind of empty holes, but I think that is a modern thing. That said, that shield does come off, so maybe they'll make another one with the added headlights there. That said, his shoulders will go up, go back down, they will rotate all around. A little hindered by his shoulder pad there, but not too much. He's got a bicep twist, double elbow, that works pretty good. He's got hinge swivel wrists, but the wrong hinges for holding stuff, which kind of sucks, but whatever. He does have a new chain that wraps around the body. This is not the same as Johnny Blaze's, though they very well could have gotten away with that, I guess. But it does have this little kind of handle on the back, so you do have that going on. He does appear to have a little chain down here by his waist, hanging off his belt there, so that's kind of funny. But he does have an ab crunch that goes that far forward, that far back, waist twist, nice and clicky. Hips will kick out about that far, back down, they will kick forward and back. He does have drop down hips, but he doesn't really need them. At least I didn't to get him on the bike. He's got a thigh cut. That's about the only sticky joint on this figure. And he's got double knees. This one's kind of loose for me. Kind of, sort of. And then he's got a boot cut with a hinge in the foot and a rocker. Big holes at the bottom of the feet, but of course you're going to throw him on that bike. You're not going to do that, but a very awesome figure, despite the loose-ish knee on mine. That said, he's going to be sitting on a bike, so maybe that'll work itself out. I really like this figure. I don't know what to tell you. I've been waiting for this version of Ghost Rider forever from Hasbro. They finally gave it to us. The last Dani Ketch we got was in 2012, alright? So my boy has been overdue like a son of a gun. Like, straight up. That said, I wasn't thinking before I started filming this review, I should have got the Neck of Goliath out. Because, of course, now, before we wrap this thing up, we need to compare Dani Ketch to our two regulars here. Which, who knows, maybe Dani Ketch will become a regular on the channel. Or at least he's going to be in the intro. I can guarantee you that. I gotta redo that old intro. There he is with Brother Mandibilith. And the infamous Incurl of Spawn. Of course, towers over everyone because he's a McFarlane figure. Well, Toddy Mac's got to be bigger than everyone else, I suppose. But, you know, if I had Goliath here, we'd have the Trinity of awesome. At least as far as my likes go. All you got to do is throw a little Ben Tennyson action in there, and you're off to the races, as they say. So, with that being said, it is time now we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and look, there is absolutely 110% no sense in me giving you a full-fledged final thoughts about good old Dani Ketch here. So once this review is over, go on to Big Bad Toy Store, or Entertainment Earth, or Amazon, or wherever you buy your action figures. Pick this thing up and enjoy it. Because if you don't, I am sorry, but A, you're missing out, and B, you need help in your life. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. For what it's worth, call me a simp for Ghost Rider all you want, but I likes what I like, man. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.